In this Tools in 10, we are going to talk about a few different ways that you can play tic tac toe to allow your students to practice a variety of skills for reading and spelling. Tic tac toe is a low prep, high impact game that students love to play, and it provides high levels of engagement and lots of repetition with the target skill. The game directions are found in your training companion guide on page 264. Now, the directions here explain how to play the game with a spelling focus and with the teacher leading. You can use a prepared grid or have children draw their own grid. Students will first pair up with another student and either draw their tic-tac-toe grid on a whiteboard or a piece of paper, or they can use a prepared grid. The teacher dictates a word and each player alternates a turn, arm spelling and writing the word onto a square on the board and marking the square with either an X or an O. The first player to get 3 in a row vertically, horizontally, or diagonally wins. And then the game can be played again by drawing another grid. You can also find prepared grids on page 268 in your training companion guide. Now, if you would like your students to play the game on their own with a partner, or you would like to play with a student that you are tutoring, there are a couple of variations for playing that have a spelling focus and also using the brain-friendly reading Go Fish cards. Before playing the game, students can mark or highlight the target skill on their Go Fish cards and then play tic-tac-toe after. In this variation, students will need a whiteboard, a set of Go Fish cards, and 2 different dry erase markers. Start the game by shuffling and placing your Go Fish cards face down in a draw pile. Player 1 turns over a card and reads it to player 2 without showing it. And player 2 writes the word on the board using one color. Then it's player 2's turn. They draw a card and they read it to player 1 without showing it. And then player 1 writes the word on the board using a different color. And they can also check to see if they've spelled the word correctly. Continue taking turns until a player gets 3 in a row horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. I'm about to show you a video of me playing with a student that I tutor. And in this video, I didn't use Go Fish cards because I had prepped a different game to play later with a reading focus. So I wanted to get some practice spelling with the new skill before playing our reading game, and I simply hand wrote a list of words on the back of the lesson plan, and we took turns choosing a word from the list to dictate to each other as we play. Okay, so what's my word going to be?
Tourist.
Tourist. You gave me a hard one. Tourist. That's 2 syllables. Tourist.
You might want to take a big spot.
Okay, I'm going to do, this is a big spot. Tour. T. Ooh. OU says ooh. There's a tour. And then ist. Ist. All right. And are you X's or O's, or are we just going to do colors? We're just going to do colors?
We're just going to do colors.
All right, did I get it right?
You forgot the dot on the I.
The dot on the I. Thank you.
That's the only thing you got wrong.
Good job. Okay,
I checked it off.
Now I'm going to give you a word. You checked it off. Nice job. Okay, here's your word. Should I give you a hard one too? How about the word? How about youth? Youth. Like people who are young, we call them our youth. They're people who are young, youth.
Youth.
Good job. You got it right. Youth.
And now you have to go there.
I think I do, yeah. Okay, what's my word?
I win.
Can you check off the word youth for me? Because I did not do that. Sorry.
Where's youth?
Here, I think it's you got it. Okay, good. Now you're going to give me my word.
I'm going to give you a short word.
Okay.
So you can actually fit it in there.
Okay.
Because you have to go there, I win.
All right, what's the word?
Proof.
Is it proof or is it poof?
Poof.
poof. Yeah, there's just a poof. So I hear like a poof is like one of those big things, cushions that you rest your feet on. Puh. I hear puh, and I hear ooh, and then. Another way to play, which also has a spelling focus, is to have students make their tic-tac-toe grid by writing words on their grid before they play the game. Now, this is where the prepared grids can be useful. You can see in the picture that it shows 2 completed grids, so students can play again with different words. So this is how you play. First, the teacher dictates words, and each student arm spells and writes each word on their own tic-tac-toe grid in any order that they choose. Once they are done completing their grid, they're going to place it in a plastic sheet protector, and then they'll partner up, and with their partner, they will choose one grid that they're going to play. Each player takes a turn, choosing a square and reading the word and marking it with an X or an O with a dry erase marker. And they continue playing until a player gets 3 in a row, vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. And students can play again using their partner's board. Here's a variation for playing with a reading focus. After students mark or highlight the skill on their Go Fish game cards, they can pair up with a partner to play by shuffling the cards and placing one card face down in each square on the board. Each player takes turns choosing and turning over a card on the board, reading it, and making their play with an X or an O. Once that game is over, they can play a new game by placing new cards on the board and keep playing until all the Go Fish cards are used. And here's an example of me playing with a student.
All right, you want to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This one. Tin foil.
Yeah, good job. You're going to be X. Okay. I'm going to go right here. This word is annoy. 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 You know what that word means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever annoy your brothers or sisters?
No, they pretty much annoy me. Toy.
All right, good job. Well, I'm going to stop you here. This word is, we had that in our sentence, sirloin. That's a steak, right? Sirloin steak. Okay. Where are you going to go? Wait, where are you going to go?
Koi.
Koi. Do you know what koi means?
Like a koi pond?
Yeah, well, that's
like
not-
a koi
yeah.
fish.
There is a koi fish, yeah. That kind of koi means someone who's kind of shy. Okay, I'm going to go here to block you. Noise. I'm going to put my O there.
Cowboy.
You can use tic-tac-toe to practice a variety of different skills, and here are just a few ideas. You can practice with the target skill, like in this case, we are practicing with that vowel consonant E with the CE saying S. You could practice or review puzzle words. You could also practice or review the chart sounds. In this case, we have the pictures that are on the board, and players are turning them over and writing the letter that goes with that sound. So those are a variety of ways that you can use this very simple yet highly engaging game to get the repeated spelling and reading practice that is needed for students to be able to develop automaticity with a skill. It's a super fun game, very low prep, and can be played with either the brain-friendly reading prepared materials or your own customized word cards.